Hello guys, I hope you all are doing good. I'm Vishali Kikan and we are discussing the digital circuits. Today in this video, we are going to talk about the overflow condition and the three cases of overflow. So we are going to see the three cases, three types of operations, and we are going to see each and every type of these cases and where will overflow occur, where it will not. So let's start our discussion with the first case. So the first case is that we have x is equal to y plus z. So here for representation of the negative number, I will be using the r's complement, right? You can use the r minus 1's complement also, and then also you can find out the overflow condition if the overflow occur or not. So I will be using the r's complement over here. So x is equal to y plus z. In the binary number system, x base 2 can be represented as y base 2 plus z base 2, right? So overflow will occur if x is greater than the maximum number a given number of digits can hold. The maximum number would be 2 raised to power n minus 1 because one bit is assigned to the sign bit, right? So we will be having the maximum number which can be represented by n bits is 2 raised to power n minus 1 . If the number is greater than this, then the overflow will occur, right? And how we are going to know this? The nth bit is set to 1, and in this manner I will see the nth bit. If it is set to 1, I will say the overflow will occur. So let's understand this thing with the help of the example. So the first example is that we have 7 base 10 plus 4 base 10. So when we add 7 to 10, 7 can be represented as, here we have plus 7, so plus 7 can be represented as plus 0 triple 1. Now because the positive number is represented as it is, we are not taking the 2's complement of the positive number, so plus 0 triple 1 can be represented as 0 comma 0 triple 1. This 0 represents the sign bit. It is a positive number, so sign bit is 0. Similarly, plus 4 can be represented as plus 0 1 0 0. So here the sign bit again is 0 and it can be represented as 0 1 0 0 in 2's complement form as well, right? So if I add these two, I will be having 0 0 triple 1 plus 0 comma 0 1 0 0, which gives me 0 1 0 1 1. So you can see here the sign bit, that is the nth bit, is 0. It is not equal to 1. So this is the condition when no overflow will occur, and the answer would be this positive 1011. Positive 1011, what it is? It is plus 11. So the answer would be plus 11 in the base 10. Coming to the second example, here we have 9 in the base 10 plus 8 in the base 10. So plus 9 in the base 10 can be represented as plus 1001 in the base 2. Now in the 2's complement number system, because it's a plus number, positive number is represented as it is with the 0 sign bit. So plus number is represented as plus 9 is 0 comma 1001 in the 2 CNS representation. Similarly, plus 8 base 10 is represented as plus 1000 or with the sign bit as 0 1000 in the 2's complement number system. Now we have to add these two, 0 1001 in the 2's complement plus 0 1000 in the 2's complement. So when you add these two, you see over here the sign bit is equal to 1. The nth bit has come out to be equal to 1, and this is the condition for the overflow, and thus I can see the sign bit, I can say that the overflow will occur, right? Coming to the case 2, I hope you understood when in the case 1 the overflow will occur. Case 2 is the subtraction. So here x is equal to y minus z. Now z is in the negative number, right? So the negative number z can be represented as the 2's complement of the z. So in the binary number system, x base 2 is equal to y base 2 minus z base 2, and minus z base 2 can be represented as 2 raised to power n minus z base 2. This is the 2's complement of the z. Because I have the negative number z, I have to take 2 raised to power n minus z, right? Y can be represented as it is. Now it can be represented as 2 raised to power n plus y minus z base 2, right? So what I will be doing, I will be taking y is greater than equal to z or not. So if y is greater than equal to z, then x will be greater than equal to 2 raised to power n, and I will just discard the carry, right? So overflow condition will not be there. I have to discard the carry and I have to see the result, right? So in this case, I will be getting the positive answer. If I have y is less than z, then x will be equal to 2 raised to power n minus z minus y, and it can be represented as negative of the output. So here we will not be getting carry and even the overflow will not be there. So let's understand these two things with the help of some examples. We are going to understand it with the help of 3 examples. The first example states 14 base 10 minus 9 base 10. Which is the condition? Condition is y is greater than z, right? So y is 14, z is 9, right? So 14 is greater than 9. So this is the condition which is there, right? Let's see what happens. 14 base 10 can be represented as plus 1110 in the base 2, and because it is a positive number, sign bit is 0, so 0 1110 in the 2's complement number system. Minus 9 base 10 can be represented as minus 1001. It can be represented with the sign bit 1 and 0 1111 in the 2's complement. So we have to take the 2's complement of this and we have to represent it with the sign bit 1. Right, so 2's complement of 1001 is 0 1111 and the sign bit is 1. So when I subtract 9 from 14, what I have to do? I have to either add these two, right? If I have to add these two, I will be subtracting 9 from 14. So if I add these two from here, I see that if I have 0 1110 minus 1011, so what would be the answer? Answer will be equal to 0 0101, right? So answer is 0101. So 101 is 5, right? And 0 represents the positive number. So here if the carry is not there, I cannot do anything. If the carry was there, I had to discard the carry. Carry is not there, so we can represent the answer as plus 5 only. Now coming to the next example, here we have 9 minus 14. So here what we can see, what is z? Z is greater than y. So here in this case, how I can represent 9 minus 14? It can be represented as 9 plus of minus 14. 9 can be represented as plus 1001 and it can be represented with the sign bit 0, 0, 1001 in the 2's complement. Minus 14 on the other hand is represented as minus 1110. So it can be represented as sign bit 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. So now here in the 2's complement, I can represent it as 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Right? So now I can take its 2's complement, I can represent it, right? So now if I subtract this from this, so 0, 1, 0, 0, 1 minus this thing 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, I will be getting 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So now here, because here we have the sign bit 1, which means this is the 2's complement representation, I have to take the answers 2's complement and that would be my actual answer with the negative sign. So I will remove this one, I will put the negative sign, I will take the 2's complement of 1011, that is 0101, that is minus 5, and that would be the answer, right? Coming to the next example, here we have 0, 0, 1, 0, 0 minus 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. So now here this can be represented in the 2's complement form, so it can be represented as 0, 0, 1, 0, 0 plus 2's complement of this. So 2's complement of this can be found out as 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, right? 0, 1, 1, 0 is having 2's complement as 1, 0, 1, 0, and here if I take the 2's complement and if I add these two, I will be having 0, 0, 1, 0, 0 plus 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. If I add these two, I will be getting 0, 1110. Now here the carry is 0, so now I don't have to do anything. So carry is 0, which means the answer is positive. So positive answer means this number represent as it is the number. So 1110 is representing 14. So answer is plus 14. Coming to the case 3. In the case 3, we have x is equal to minus y minus z. Right? So x in the base 2 can be represented as minus y in the base 2 minus z in the base 2. So minus y can be represented as 2 raised to power n minus y in the 2's complement, minus z can be represented as 2 raised to power n minus z. So 2 raised to power n plus 2 raised to power n minus y plus z in the base 2. So this 2 raised to power n minus y plus z2 can be represented as 2's complement of y plus z. So what I can do, I can find out y plus z, I can find out its 2's complement, and then I can see the result. So if I have the carry, I have to discard the carry. If the sign bit is 0, the overflow condition would be there. So this is the first example where I have minus 7, minus 8 in the base 10. So minus 7 can be represented as minus 7 and minus 8 will be plus of minus 8. So minus 7 is minus 0 triple 1. If I take it in the 2's complement, I will be having 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. So 0 triple 1 in the 2's complement is 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, and now it represents the 2's complement form of minus 7. Similarly, I will be finding out the 2's complement representation of minus 8. Minus 8 is minus 1 triple 0. I take the 2's complement, it will be 1, 1 triple 0, right? So now if I subtract these two, what I have to do, I have to add the 2's complement form, right? Subtraction of the two numbers means the addition of the 2's complement. So I will be having the 2's complement, I will be adding them. I will be getting 1, comma, triple 0, 1 plus carry. So carry I have to discard. This carry I will be directly discarding. So discard the carry, and now we will be seeing the sign bit. Sign bit is 1, which means there is no overflow. So sign bit 1 means negative answer, negative. Triple 0, 1 has the 2's complement 1, 1, 1, 1 means I have to take the 2's complement of triple 0, 1, that would be my negative number. So negative number of triple 0, 1's 2's complement is 1, 1, 1, 1, that represents the minus 15 number. So now coming to the next example, we have minus 12, minus 5 in the base 10. It can be represented as minus 12 plus of minus 5. So minus 12 can be represented as minus 1, 1, 0, 0, which can be represented in the 2's complement form as it is a negative number as 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, right? Similarly, minus 5 can be represented in the 2's complement form as 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Now I have to add the 2's complement forms of two numbers. 12 base 10 in minus and minus 5 base 10 are the 2's complement numbers are added. So 1, 0, 1, 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So when I saw the addition, I will be getting the carry. Discard the carry. Sign bit. Sign bit is 0. So here this is the condition of overflow. So overflow will be there and I will be getting answer as 1, 1, 1, 1. That is the positive 15, right? But the overflow would be there. Coming to the summary of overflow cases, right? What all cases I have discussed? I have discussed y plus z, y minus z and minus y minus z. So here what I have taken different carry and the sign bit. If the carry bit is 0 for y plus z and the sign bit is 0, which means the output is less than the maximum number, which means overflow will not be there. Coming to the case 2 where we have y plus z, the carry is 0. Now the sign is equal to 1. When the sign bit is equal to 1, I see that y plus z is the greater than the maximum of the number. And this is why even after the positive number, if I have the addition of two positive number, I get the negative number as output. That will not be possible. If you add 2 plus 3, you will be getting plus 5 only. If you add 5 plus 6, you will be getting plus 11 only. You will never be getting as a negative number if you add two positive number. So when the sign bit is set on the addition of two positive number, I will say the overflow will be there because the maximum nth bit is set because of the overflow. The maximum number is 2 raised to power n minus 1 and the output x is even greater than z. That y plus z is greater than 2 raised to power n minus 1 minus 1. Coming to the next condition, y minus z. If y minus z is there, overflow will not be there in any of the case. If y minus z is there, carry is 1, sign is 0, which means y is less than z and overflow would not be there. Y minus z, carry is 0, sign is 1, y is greater than z, then also overflow would not be there. So in y minus z, overflow would not be there. Minus y minus z. So here, because I am having two negative numbers, if my number will be more negative than the maximum negative number, then the overflow will occur. So minus y minus z will be having carry 1 sign 1, and if I have the number which is greater than the most negative number, is positive than the most negative number, then the overflow will not be there. But if let's suppose the most negative number is minus 5 and the output is minus 6, it is more negative than the most negative number, then the overflow will occur. So now when minus y minus z have the carry 1 sign bit 0, which means it is output is more negative than the most negative number 2 raised to power n minus 1, and the overflow will be there. So I hope you understood all of the things that I have discussed in this video. If you have any doubt, you can put the doubt in the comment and I will be trying to resolve your doubt as soon as possible. I hope you like this session. If you like it, please push the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and also give me your feedback. Thank you so much.